What's up, Guardians? King Miranda here today with another Destiny Trials tip video. Today I'm going to be going over ELO. What is ELO? How do you get ELO? Is ELO worth knowing? And does ELO really tell you much about a player? So let's start with what ELO is. ELO is a rating system that is made and managed by Guardian.gg. It's a website that also gives you the data for DestinyTrialsReport.com. And it's an ELO rating. Basically what it is, it's a rating for your player and how well you play. The ELO ranking system isn't a bad ranking system. It originated from chess. That information I got from one of my best buddies, Cbat. And basically when the chess players would play each other, the winner would take ELO from the other player, and that's how they would rank the top chess players in the world. So that's how that came about. ELO for Destiny, a lot of people say it doesn't matter. They don't care about it. It's not true. It doesn't show anything about a player. It's not really in the game. Well, it kind of is, and it should be watched and monitored. And let me tell you why. When you're playing a team and you look them up on DestinyTrialsReport.com and you see that they have 1,800 ELOs, the whole team, that match is not going to be easy. I can almost guarantee you're not going to wipe that team pretty easily, unless of course you're a bunch of 2,000 ELOs. So you might want to know, how do I get ELO? Well, let me tell you. So everybody starts at a base of 1,200 ELO, and your team is based off an averages. So when you play another team, they have an average as well. And if your average is around their average, or above their average, or below their average, you get corresponding ELO amounts off of that win. Same thing for a loss. You will lose ELO if you lose to teams that are around your average. ELO is solely based on wins. It doesn't matter if you have a 12.0 KD or a 24.0 KD. If your team loses, you're going to lose ELO. And if you lose to a bad team, you're going to lose a lot of ELO. So I just want to get that out there. It doesn't matter how good you do, and ELO isn't distributed by individuals. So if you're in Trial of Osiris and you lose a match, everybody's losing 10 points. Everybody's losing 13. Nobody's just gaining certain points more than others. It goes by team. And now I'm going to talk about how to gain significant amounts of ELO. How to gain ELO fast, or ELO boost is what I call it. And to do that, you welcome carries. And what I mean by that is you offer to help people. And the best way to do it is to get people with low ELOs that you can carry to the lighthouse. So let me explain it for you. So for me, I'm an 1800 ELO. Most of my buddies are around 1800. So if we want an ELO boost, we'll pick up maybe a 900 or a 1000 ELO from LFG.net. Okay? And that will bring our average down a significant amount. And not only do we gain more ELOs off of wins, we also lose less ELO if we end up losing to a worse team than us. And that's it's a nice safety net to have. So that's kind of the most beneficial way to do it. If you're really good, you do double carries and you gain double the ELO, but that's pretty tough to pull off with a bunch of 1,000 ELOs on your team. Not that it's impossible. Streamers do it all the time. I've done a couple flawless double carries before in my time, so it's definitely possible if you really want to boost your ELO. But single carry seems for me to be the most consistent way to do it, and that's probably the easiest way to do it. And that's why you see a lot of people offering to carry people to Lighthouse. It's not like they're just doing it for fun, even though some are, but those are the people who are doing it usually trying to get their ELO up. Next I want to talk about the main question, does ELO matter? Should I watch it? Should I even care about it? Because even though it's not in the game, should I even worry about it? And my answer is yes, ELO does matter. ELO is a true statement of how somebody is in the Trials of Osiris, how they play, who they beat, whether they beat good teams or bad teams, can they pull off single carries, can they pull off double carries, and so on. What I mean by that is when you see somebody with a high ELO, they typically are not bad. They usually can do what they want to do usually pretty well. And if you go against a team of high ELOs, it's usually a tough game no matter what. So that's what I mean. ELO does a good job representing their skill as a team. If say you look up somebody on trialsreport.com and you see 2,000 ELO and then you see a bunch of 1,000 ELOs, you kind of get the idea he's doing a carry, but then again you kind of think of, wow, this guy's a 2,000 ELO and he's carrying these two guys and they got some wins on their card, so they're not a team to just mess around with. This guy can pretty much do it on his own, and that's pretty scary. ELO does matter. You want to monitor people's ELOs, you want to monitor yours, just so you can keep track of how good you're doing, how consistent you're playing, and it's just a good idea. It gives you something to strive for while you're playing the Trials of Osiris. And for me, that's always good to have. So now let me just sum up this quick ELO tip video. So ELO is the rating system for you and your team, how well you play against good teams and how often you don't lose to bad teams. You gain ELO by beating teams, and it's based off your averages of your whole fire team. So make sure you have a good average if you want to gain, and make sure you don't have a too high average and then lose the game, because you'll lose a ton of ELO. ELO does matter. It consistently shows you how good a player is and how well they play as a team. And should you worry about ELO? Yeah, you're sure about ELO. It's just something to go for. It just shows you how good of a player you are. If you're not good at Crucible, I can almost guarantee your ELO is probably not that good. And if you are one of those top 1% players, just take a look at your ELO. It's probably high. So that's it for this quick tip video for Trials of Osiris. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, just put it in the comments. If you guys like this video, hit it up with a like. Don't be afraid to subscribe. I have a ton of Destiny content coming out pretty soon, and I'll always have videos dropping weekly. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. Best of luck to you, Guardians, and I'll see you guys in the Trials of Osiris. Good luck to all.